Hey, it's AP Experiment. Welcome back to Rainbow Six Extraction. And I decided I was going to do a solo run. I hadn't done one in a long while, and luckily for me, I got the elite mutation. So this was a fun experience over like doubly, just because one, I got to really see where my skills are. I got to do another solo, so I had to be really cautious and really be on my toes, as well as I was able to actually experience the elite incursion at my own pace rather than, being with teammates that I do not know and kind of moving at their pace. So it was very fun. It was very dope. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I actually was being quite smooth. Now, was I probably causing way more howls and screams than necessary? Yes. But if you've seen any of my solo runs, that's kind of how that goes. So I just was making sure I was on my toes, making sure I was sticking and moving, kind of doing my whole little jazz, making sure I was checking corners, making sure I was moving around, finding the objective quickly, because that's the one thing I would definitely like to do is know where all the objective points are, hit them, be done with that. Just because worrying about where the Archeans are isn't my problem. They're gonna come. That's literally what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to oppose me. I need to know where the objective is, and I need to focus on that. And that's really just how I kind of play it. Uh, so I made this very smooth and very easy for myself. I had already known where C and B was. I found A. By the time I found A, so then it was easier as literally just backtracking and then making my way that way. Luckily for me, I was wise enough to literally play as Finka because of that situation right there where I basically took two unnecessary hits purely because I'm using the LMG over the AR, and I knew I should have used the AR just because of the quicker reload time. Because that's the one thing that they didn't do. You can still move at a great pace with the LMG. You can still shoot at a great pace with the LMG. But you cannot ever change the reload time speed of an LMG. So I should have just went with the AR since I know I was going to be running solo. But I played it real cautious. I played it real careful nonetheless. Whenever I do my solo runs, or most of my runs for that fact, I'm mostly using the pistol anyway because I keep my primary unsilenced. So I literally go into my James Bond bag and literally just I'm toting the pistol going crazy. This Smasher was a complete douchebag. A complete douchebag. I do not like him. He popped up out of nowhere. I was not expecting him in the slightest. He literally came up just to be a whole dingus. Got jabbed in his back anyway because he thought he was big bad. Then his little brother came, got himself knocked out. Made sure to get him out of there real quick because screw all of that. But yeah, I really actually enjoy this new mutation. It brings an entirely different type of like mind state to the incursions because most definitely last thing you want to do is get a howl with this mutation and someone decides that they still want to play it slow. Like, no, we gotta pick up the pace and get this done. I feel like this specific mutation was made for people similar to me who are kind of trying to play at a faster pace. Because if you get a bunch of elites chasing you, those things are eating up clips of bullets. They're eating up explosives. They are literally just taking damage and eating it. I got to the serial scan part and I knew I couldn't do it. I was a 58 damage, or I was a 58 health, base health. And then there was like three or four apexes just roaming around waiting. Since I already knew the elites were going to be there, I knew I couldn't deal with the apex and the elites at the same time. That was just going to be tremendously terrible for me. So I made the wiser decision and I ended up actually just getting out of there just because I knew that the elites that they were summoning were spikers. If the elites that they were summoning had been grunts, I might have actually taken the chance and dealt with it. But because it was spikers, and the spikers by themselves are annoying and the storm spikers by themselves are annoying, I was like, I cannot deal with all of that at the same time. It's gonna be crazy. Like, spikers are really, really annoying, especially when they're added on the addition of them being bullet sponges when they're elites. So I ended up actually getting up out of there because I was like, all right, I got 58 health. I've literally seen 3 apexes now. I think I fought Did I fight all three? I did fight all three. I fought and killed three. I think there might have been another one actually somewhere. Because I think I heard it, but I got out of there. And I was like, alright, I gotta go. Oh, as a matter of fact, no, at this point, this is when I just dipped. I was like, alright, I'm out. I'm just heading out. Like, I'm not even gonna fight you no more. I don't want to deal with this. That's 3 apexes. I've made, you know, almost zilch progress. I have no idea where this emitter is. That was another thing. I really couldn't find the emitter. But it's been AP Experiment. Catch you in the next one.